Yo, check it. This is Prince Empire. I represent for Sleep Dancehall, the #1 spot for dancehall news and updates. So like, comment, share and subscribe right now. I'm out.
Wagwan people, hope everybody is alright today. So I say no, today's topic is all about Vybz Kartel and his former road manager Rohan Butler, who recently over the weekend went on an interview, guys, and trust me, he spoke a lot of things that were a bit unknown about Vybz Kartel. Basically make everybody know that Vybz Kartel was actually a group before it was one specific individual. So I say, but before me even get into that, guys, come on. If you're watching this now and you're not yet a subscriber, why you itch? Click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Become a part of the family. So I say, and leave your feedback in the comment section about the topic when I'm finished, okay? So I could start off the narrative of this topic. So the whole narrative of this topic is road manager. Now road manager is an individual who oversees the artist. So I say well-being, make sure that the artist is booked for shows, make sure that the artists get radio plays. The road manager is someone who is basically in the driver's seat in the artist's life, basically. So he's the one who is making sure that all I's are dotted and all T's are crossed. So I say, so basically the artist is basically an investment for the manager. So Vybz Kartel was not introduced to Butler until I say he was seen on talent show event. Butler see him and Butler was amazed by his lyrical talent. And I mean, basically he was like, yo, this brother here, him lyrical potency was different. And I mean, I need to know the youth here. Now, he was already introduced to Bounty Killer from a longer while. You know what I mean? Because they don't know he was a party promoter before. He basically stated that he was one of the big top guys in the promotion world, and he was renting out his big screen to all the top shows of that era. Fully Loaded, it was one of them top shows. You see me say, and Saga to the East. Now Bounty Killer was a man where, you see me say, I keep him show Saga to the East. So that was how the band between Rohan Butler and Bounty Killer really came about. You see me say. But fast forward now to this talent show. Now this talent show was premiered on Jax TV, which is a cable company, so I say actually in the Portmore city. So I say, so you don't know, Kartel got like a little event one night and thing, and you don't know Butler site. And Butler was like, yo, John Wester, I need to get in contact with the youth. And now the videographer who was actually videoing the party or videoing the event that Kartel was, you know what I mean, showcasing his talent, he got in touch with the videographer and basically I said the artist, the tall black youth, them need to know him. You need to get some farmer link. So you don't know, the videographer was like, alright, I try to get some farmer contact to him because he's a youth in and about Portmore, Waterford. So we'll get a link to the DJ. See? Boom, now around a few days later, he basically stated that the videographer basically linked him back and I said, yo, the artist said it's okay, I come give him a link and whatever. Now he said on his first what I call it now, meeting with Vybz Kartel, it was actually 3 of them, and he was a bit surprised because he must say, boy, only one person him really did sip on the show. You see me I say, but you don't know the 3 of them. You see me I say, basically 2 DJs and a singer, Escobar, Miss Ali and Vybz Kartel. At the time he was at the band. You see me I say, but he was basically stating that he started to manage them, but because of lack of discipline. So I say Miss Ali and Escobar were not disciplined and were not ready for the musical world. So I say, so he decided that, listen me, yeah, I'm gonna just cut ties with them youth. But Vybz Kartel was very, very adamant that, listen me, at my time this for shine and thing, and if them brother ain't ready, me ready. So yeah, you be my road manager and just see if you can. You know what I mean? Because Vybz Kartel saw what Butler could do for him, which is get alright. Being a young entertainer and being booked for Champion in Action at that time is a big feeling. Because Champion in Action is like next to Sting. So when a young little manager say, yo, brother, I'm going to be your manager and him get up on that show, trust me, him can do greater things for you. That means him can get up on the radio. Him can make a lot of disc jocks known, a lot of producers known. So now, you know what I mean, work with the thing. Now, he saw the true talent and the raw talent in Adija. So he was like, alright, yeah, we're going to just do this full blast. You know what I mean? Actually, he said he had a demo tape, basically, of a song titled If a Cartel Did Rule the World. Now, he basically stated to Vybz Kartel, like, listen, that song are powerful. That song is for a man like Bounty Killer. And man I say, boy, I did it kind of upset about it. I don't know, teacher. I said, boy, you know, me not really want a man sing my song. So he was like, yo, brother, make we do this. So he linked up with a producer guy called Computer Paul. And Bounty was a bit, you know what I mean, hesitant at first, because Bounty has a Computer Paul and I really not top producer we worked with before. But alright, the song was done, but Bounty Killer never liked the song. So Bounty Killer went back and did over the song with Jammies, King Jammies promotion. You see me I say, and the song got released and thing. You see me I say, but before that, guys, you see me I say, before the song was even Vice and whatever, when Butler heard the song, he took the song and the demo and brought it to Bounty Killer. You see me I say, him bring it to Bounty Killer. And him say him there Art of Vision car wash like basically every day. Cause you can't just see Bounty Killer just like that. You have to kinda, you know what I mean, be on spot to see him. So he said that this specific day Bounty roll in and he brought the tape to him and he gave him it. He said he left. Now he said on this specific day now, him and Kartel was in downtown Kingston and East Queen Street to be exact, and they were going back to Portmore. He said he got a call and it was Bounty Killer. Now the man I said at them time they when him here Bounty Killer, he must say, brother, come off of my phone and stop trick me. Him hang up the phone. The man say, yo, the G call him back again a second time and I say, yo, brother, Ropes. The youth where what Bounty Killer can call the phone. The youth where you give me him tape or they I'm bad, we need to know him. Ropes. So that was how that song, If a Cartel Did Rule the World, got, you saw me I say, flipped by Bounty Killer, and Bounty Killer sang over that song, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? It was all Rohan Butler plannings. You see me I say Rohan Butler make him know say brother that song you fi sing it, you know what I mean? So that was how the whole, you know what I mean, band between Bounty Killer and Kartel really start, and then Kartel start to pen a lot of songs for Bounty Killer. A lot of songs, and I mean a lot of his early 2001 songs were really Kartel's, you know what I mean, work. Cause to be honest, Rohan Butler gave all the props to Bounty Killer. He didn't take none from himself. He took a bit for himself, but he basically gave all the Bounty Killer all the praises that, listen me, if it wasn't for Bounty Killer, there would be no Vybz Kartel. That's what I say. And if it wasn't for the hard work and the work ethic of Vybz Kartel would never prevail up to this day. You know what I mean? Because he was the one writing the songs for the crew. He was the song. So all them did have to do just rehearse and just practice, but he was the one doing all the pennings, you know what I mean, writing songs and lyrics. And you don't know, he blatantly stated that Vybz Kartel's strong point in music is war. So clashing is really Vybz Kartel's strong point, you know what I mean? So he's basically letting you know that, listen, if you're getting a clash with Kartel, trust me, it's a losing battle, because I'm strong point that he loves to clash. And Kartel stated that in interviews in the past that, listen me, clashing is my, you know what I mean, my favorite thing to do when it comes to music, clashing. And we all saw it with Movado, Little Beef. So I say, so he gave us a few little rundown and basically stated that there was a little mishap between some money, and Vybz Kartel got, you know what I mean, the whole thing misinterpreted, and Vybz Kartel decided that, listen me, you know what I mean, make a cut ways with him. He didn't really basically fire him, they just stopped talking. None of them not call one another phone, and Kartel was a bit upset with Butler, basically saying Butler rob him. He not said that quote unquote no, but by not dealing with him and avoiding him, but yeah, basically I said, brother, you robbed me, because Butler basically stated that some money did run, and because Kartel thought that all that money was his, but he got it wrong, that money was supposed to be split in 3. So Kartel believes, because Kartel get fee information from the promoter himself, so the promoter was basically telling Kartel, hey, your money, the whole of the money there, you know, the money enough is split. So Kartel was a bit upset because he got a small amount of that money, and he thought that that money was his because he spoke to the promoter. So it was all a misunderstanding and thing, and they went their separate ways. But people trust and believe me, it was a great interview. I have to big up Winfred Williams on this, because trust me, out of all the interviews Winfred Williams has been doing since the past couple of months, this one to me is the best. He got what a lot of people didn't get, clarity for this, who was Kartel and who really bring Kartel to the forefront. Rohan Butler is the man who really did it, and he's not really making a lot of noise, and some selector jump up and I say, me boss adi. But anyways, people, I want to know your guys' feedback. Leave it in the comment section. Let me know if you enjoyed this video and the topic, guys. You see me, I say, I'm just want to big up the subscriber them, whether you're new or whether you're here from a long time. You see me, I say, big up, enjoy yourself to the fullest. You see me, I say, so guys, until the next time on the next topic,